And on top of breaking news in the San Fernando Valley, a burglary call ends in a police shooting at this apartment complex in Winnetka. NBC4's Annette Arreola has been there at the scene all morning long. Annette, police just held a news conference, and you have the officer who held that press conference is with you live. Good morning.
Hey there, good morning to you, Michelle. That's right. And just frightening moments for these residents who were woken up overnight, not just by that man that was busting windows, but also the shots being fired. I want to go ahead and bring in Captain Mike Bland with LAPD. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you for having me.
If you can just walk us through what happened. We know that you guys received several calls just after 2 o'clock this morning. Take it from there, sir.
Sure. So these are the facts that as we know them at this time. This is all preliminary information, but at about 2:10 this morning, LAPD officers assigned to Topanga Division received a radio call of a burglary suspect there now. When the officers arrived, they encountered the suspect. He was a male adult armed with a metal pole. They gave that suspect commands. He didn't comply, and they actually tried to use a taser and deployed that taser, but that taser was ineffective. He continued to not comply with officers, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. He was then subsequently struck by gunfire, taken into custody. LAFD paramedics arrived on scene, transported him to a local hospital where he is in stable condition. None of the officers were injured, nor community members as a result of the officer-involved shooting. However, we do have one resident that did sustain some injuries as a result of the burglary during the encounter with the suspect. Right now, our Force Investigation Division team is here trying to piece everything together. So that's going to include going through body-worn video, getting statements from officers and any victims or witnesses who may have seen what occurred. That takes some time, so I would just ask everybody in the area to be patient during their morning commute here on Sataquay.
And again, as we mentioned, just a very scary situation for folks who were inside their apartment units sleeping. Do we know how many windows were shattered, how many units he attempted to go into, and did he actually make it into one of those apartment homes?
Yeah, so what I can tell you is as a father and a husband, I can't imagine being woken up in the middle of the night with someone trying to break into my home, so it is scary, but the LAPD officers responded quickly and took him into custody. That's great. In terms of the number of broken windows, I know there is some broken windows. I do know that he did enter at least one apartment unit. I don't know exactly where the officer-involved shooting occurred, but he did enter into one of the units.
And let's talk about the victim, the person who was injured. We know that they were treated and released. Can you tell us exactly what happened there?
No, I just know he's a male adult. He's doing well now, treated and released for an injury to his hand. I'm sure he was shooken up by it, but he's doing well now.
Thank you so much, Captain. We really appreciate your time. So there you have it, folks. So again, LAPD investigators are going to be out here for several more hours piecing together exactly what happened in those moments leading up to the officers opening fire. We see the command post right behind us here, and Sataquay Avenue between Oso and Mason will be shut down for the next couple of hours. That is safe to say. We'll send it back to you in the studio.